Good day, everybody. What's going on? How y'all doing? So I don't know what to name her. I'm just going to leave it up to you guys. Please leave me some names in the comments. If you click this video, you want to know what you want to know, the top 10 habits of high paid and top-notch beauty professionals. And if that's why you're here, then you keep on watching. Being high paid and top-notch is so a goal of all of us in this beauty industry. I promise you, everybody want to make some money. But if you are looking to make some money and add some value, then you make sure that you look into our scalp care certification program. The Head Spa is the new service that's trending all over. I know you've seen it on social media with the halo sprayer, with the lights on it. Yes, and the scalp massages and steam. All of that is so fancy. But listen, scalp care has always been cosmetologists' way to help their clients. And now we have a fancy package for it, all up in the Head Spa. So if you want to learn more about the Head Spa, you want to learn more about scalp disorders and how to understand what you're looking at under the microscope, be sure you hit your girl up. All of the information is in the description. Right now we have 3 locations. That's Cleveland, Florida, and Toledo. So I want to see you in one of those. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you there. Back to the video, y'all. Back to the video. As I was mentally answering this question for myself, because this isn't something, you can't just Google search this. You have to literally come out your mind with this. I started thinking about what are the things that make me high price, top notch, like what makes me that way. And also some other folks higher than I am, because I'm not the highest paid stylist, but I am pricey for my area, I should say. Whatever, people will tell you that. But anyway, I live in a small town. I thought one thing that really separates you as a high paid top-notch stylist is your ability and your affinity to product research. You are somebody who was really interested in what you're using on your client's hair. Like, that matters so much. You're not going to anywhere to get their shampoo. You are sticking to the professional products. You want something that's top tier, that has the highest result quality, that's going to have the highest penetration, the kind of concentration, all of that. You want it to get the cleanest, the shiniest, be left the healthiest. You want the best shampoo. So if you are a high paid, top-notch stylist, you are somebody who truly cares about the products and you're doing research on it. You're not just saying, oh, let me try this, let this work. No, you want to know what ingredients are in this. And that really sets you apart. What do you think? You think you listening? Are you listening? Because I'm trying to tell you. All right, she keep asking me questions. I'm just saying. Okay. When I think about the number 2 thing that the top tier, high paid, top notch stylists do, they attend continuing education. They spend money on their minds, not just on the skills, but on intellectual things that help them build their business, because that is their ultimate goal, is to be their business owners. So when you are a high paid, top notch stylist like that, you are really invested in your education. And I think we should all do that, no matter how much money you make. But I know that when you are a top notch, high paid stylist, you're investing in your education, because you want it's all about really client details. It's about making this experience for your client the best experience possible that they possibly can. I'm telling you. All right, so let's move on to the next one. The third thing that a high paid, top-notch stylist is going to be able to do is they are going to do tool research. Tools like your blow dryer, your flat iron, like I have the oxygen machine, like all of these different tools and things, gadgets that we can have as beauty professionals to help our clients out. That is what we're going to be doing research on it. How can I be better? Like, what is it that makes me the best? Not against anyone else. I want my client experience to be the best for my clients. It's not about competing with other people. It is about literally making your clients have this grand experience. And that's why it's one of the reasons why I started teaching the Head Spa classes, because it really makes the experience so much like, oh my gosh, like my clients who get a Head Spa and a sew-in are absolutely freaking in love. They're in love because I am tending to their scalp and just nurturing them. They get to spend more time with me because, I'm a little fun. But yeah, so, and then like all of the different things, like, oh, don't even let me, I almost forgot about mentioning that dang on bed, y'all. Y'all know that bed, I love the bed. But anyway, Make sure that you're doing research on your tools so that you can be the most efficient and effective. This one benefits you and the client because I recently, or not recent now, I guess I've had this blow dryer for probably a year and a half now. And I bought this, it was like $350, expensive as hell. And I thought, why am I really thought I was wasting. I'm like, you wasting money. You wasting. And you done got your taxes. It's like, I'm just joking. And now you want to go spend it on a $350 blow dryer. But no, I wanted to try. First of all, I absolutely love BioIonic. I'm not a sponsor or anything. I mean, you know, it ain't like I can't write them a letter. Yeah. Hey, what's up, BioIonic? How y'all doing? I would love to be an affiliate for what it is. You give me a little link and I will give them the little link. Okay? You see that? That's how we make it happen. But anyway, so this blow dryer is so awesome because the air that comes out, like most of the time when I turn it on, people always are like, it's not as loud as I thought it was. So it is very, very quiet compared to other blow dryers. It doesn't come out super hot. Like you don't feel like you're going to get burnt with the dryer, which people would think that sounds as a disadvantage, but it is not. The dryer actually shoots out hot, warm. It's like hotter air, but not super hot air that has ions in it. So positive and negative charges that go in as you're blow drying the hair, they break the water bonds that are in the hair. So instead of the water being on the hair and stuck, it breaks those bonds, and so they evaporate faster. So you actually dry the hair faster with the blow dryer. So it is like, you know, it's dope. That's dope. You know, and it got settings. It got 1, 2, 3 high speeds. It got 1, 2, 3 high heats, and it got a cool button like all dryers. You know, other than that, it's lightweight. I do like it. I do like it. But let's move on. Okay, number 4. If you know anything about me, as a high-paid top-notch stylist, you know that scalp care is my number one thing. It is everything to me. Sometimes scalp care, people are so concerned with the hair on their head that they don't even realize that they're missing out on the health of the scalp, because this is a preventative thing. If you are somebody who has a full head of healthy hair, you still should be getting scalp care. Why? Because if it runs in your family, you may be subjected to that. You could be somebody who experiences something like that. You can have an allergic reaction to something, like something that there is always, you need somebody who understands scalp care. And again, I think every time I give one of these reasons, it gives me a further reason, like this is why you started the head spa, because I don't want the experience of the head spa to just be relaxation. I really want stylists to step into their position as beauty professionals. Like, this is changing the game for our industry. We begin the process when clients are having hair loss. They're going to come to you like, I've been experiencing some sheddings. They're going to come to you first. They're not going to go directly to the dermatologist. And even if they are the dermatologist, we need to have a relationship. This needs to be bridged. So cosmetologists, we need to step our game up when it comes to our knowledge, and dermatologists need to find a way as well to articulate it so that we are helping the end goal, helping the client. So being sure that you understand scalp care is the number 4 reason. It should be the number 1, but I made the list off the top of my head, and I'm just going to say the list in the order that I typed it out. Okay, so that's how that's going to work. All right, period. You hear that? Don't start no shit, won't be none. All right, I'm just joking. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. You okay? I didn't mean it. All right. Number 5. When I think about this particular answer, like number 5, it's like one of my things that is so why you do it. I've said it many times, but I want to make sure that I give it its own number. And that is understanding what the client, your set of clientele desires. That is, if you are high paid, top tier, you know that. You know the expectations. You know what your clients like to read. Hell, you know when your clients' birthdays are, or you have some type of automation set up for that, or you know it. You go out of your way to make sure, because when you are high paid and top notch, your clients go out their way for you as well. So it is so important that you know that what your clients desire and what they like to read and listen to. Like, that is so powerful. It is so powerful. And if you're like, I can't remember that for every client, I don't care. You better get you a little notebook, write it down, because that separates you. When my clients come in here and I am playing their favorite song, and as soon as they walk in the door, they starting to dance. Yeah, I done set the mood. And they sometimes don't even know. that you've done this. So yeah, y'all, I mean, super, super, I'm telling y'all. Let me take this moment to do a shameless plug because this is my opportunity to. I want to talk about the in-person head spa scalp care certifications that will be coming to a city near you. The first city we're going to be in is Cleveland, Ohio. That's going to be February 17th and 18th. And then we're going to move to Toledo. That's going to be March 17th and 18th. Finally, for this year, we're going to have Florida, which is April 21st and 22nd. And I don't really mean finally because we are looking for our next salon. Now, we have some prospects in Arizona and Houston and and Colorado. There we go, in Colorado. But if you want to be this year, because we're only doing 10 salons this year and we've already done 3, make sure you hit your girl up. All of the information is in the description below. It'll be a link. There's my number there so you can call and inquire about the course if you have any questions. There's also the link to check out the website. And so you can see all of the different things that come along that are included with that. So, oh yes, y'all, it's going to be fun. Yeah, and educational because you know your girl. Listen, one thing I love to do is educate. It is so much fun. So let's move on to our 6th reason of the top habits of a top tier high paid stylist. When you're generating them dollars, for real, when you making money, you recognize you're typically niched. The stylists that are top tier and high paid are doing like 3 to 5 services at the most. They not breaking their neck. They not saying I'm doing braids, I'm doing sew-ins, I'm doing clip-ins, I'm doing tape-ins, I'm doing updos, I'm doing downdos, I'm doing highlights, I'm a specialize in cuts. They're not. They're not. If you are top tier and high notch, you probably got a couple of those. Like, okay, so mine's is extensions. And I'm top tier, high notch. Most of my clientele receives extensions. So you need to know get in where you fit in, y'all. Get in where it works because braids don't work for some people. The dollars don't go, the hours and the dollars don't match up for me for braids. I have the hardest time understanding how braids people generate revenue. I'm trying the math don't be math for me, but it ain't my math to do. So I'm just going to leave it at that. But I am telling you, the stylist that is top notch and top tier, they're niche down. They specialize in color. I specialize in scalp care. They only offer the head spa. Like I am telling you, if these are things, because when people know exactly what to come to you for, that's what they're going to do. But if you're unclear about what it is, oh yeah, I do it all, then people don't really know. When you're looking for, because this is one thing I didn't talk about is the people who are paying the dollars that you're making that makes you top tier and high notch value your expertise as well. So they have an expectation just like you have an expectation. Okay? All right. So let me move on to number 7. When you like the top tier stylists, when it comes to hospitality, it's unreasonable. Unreasonable hospitality. They have water, they have tea, they have snacks, they have your favorite fragrance. Like they are literally paying attention to every different detail because they are literally charging you for the experience. They understand that value of experience. You have to create that for your clients. And if you're not creating that, I understand why you might not be getting paid top tier. But the high paid top tier stylists, those habits, that is where it's at. That if you're looking to be high paid and top tier, those are the types of things that you need to be adding to your salon menu on top of the head spa. Because right there, if you're a salon or spa and you're not offering the head spa yet, you're missing out on dollars because people around the world, literally, I've educated in United Kingdom, I've educated in Algeria, Canada, Florida, Tennessee, Houston. Like, listen, I'm working on all 50 states, but I am telling you, the description's in the link in the bio, okay? Do that. Let's move on. Remember, they have unreasonable hospitality. They're paying attention to every detail. So number 8, let's go on to that. Ooh, this is a good one. Y'all listen. The high paid top tier stylist, ask me. You know what? Here, ask me. Do you do braids? What? Do you do braids? No, I don't. That's it. The top tier stylist says no to services. If you want corrective color, you can't come to me. I'm not the girl. I'm not about, no. That's not my thing. There's all kind of people who love corrective color, and it ain't me. So pick someone else. Get somebody else to do it. But yeah, that high paid top tier stylist is niching down. I'm telling you, they know they're gonna say no to some stuff. So you gotta make sure that you're able to say no to some stuff. For real, for real. All right, so let's go move on to number 9. Oh, yes, this is a nice one. The top tier stylist understands how to touch on all 5 senses, okay? They make sure that they have something for their clients to eat or drink, taste, touch. They make sure that they have either warm towels or a warm cape or some type of soft plushness. Yes, that matters, okay? Aroma. Is smell. The smell is amazing. Top tier. It's beautiful. It smells good when you walk in to a top tier high paid salon. Period. Let's see. What are the other senses? The sound. When you walk up in there, you hear relaxing music. It feels mentally relaxing. Okay. And the last one, touch. Everything that they do is with the intent to relax you. For example, so when my clients come in and they've not seen me for 2 weeks, and I know they don't do anything to their hair in those 2 weeks because I would have a heart attack. They don't need to, period, nothing. I do that. But when they come in, I do not sit them directly in the shampoo bowl. I actually take them to the station, the styling station, and I get in there and I massage their scalp, gently exfoliating with my nails. Just like if they, like you ever took out a ponytail and you just be like, oh, I need to get it. Yep, I do that for my clients. That right there, that is top tier. That's why you get paid the big bucks, because you do things, you take it to that next level. So be sure, if you want that, if you want them big dollars, if you want to go up, you're going to need to step your game up, for real. All right, so number 10. This is the best reason. I said scalp care was number 1, but I lied. Scalp care is number 2. This is number 1. Number 10 is the number 1 reason and the number 1 habit of a high-paid, top-notch beauty professional. I'm going to read it. It says, really understands their finances and are confident in pricing their services. Bam, mic drop. You got to think, you have to really understand your finances. I'm talking really understand. There's no reason, there's so many right now different ways to track your finances. There's the QuickBooks and all of those other apps for financial tracking. Make sure that you are keeping your business and your personal transactions separate. Make sure that you are understanding how to file your taxes properly, because you are a business. You are a business. You're not just a hairstylist. Yes, you got to be the hairstylist. You got, and then the photographer, the videographer, the editor, the social media marketer, the social media poster, and the financer. You need to understand that. And if you're not going to understand it yourself, you can hire you a bookkeeper or an accountant, of course. I don't have any recommendations in that department. We'll do soon. But that's not safe. You need to understand your own finances. What if they stealing your money and you don't even know it because you can't do taxes? So it is so imperative that you understand your finances. When you get top tier, when you making that bread, you need to know where that money going. You need to know where it's going so that you can validate every last thing that you are doing on your journey, and so that you able to make decisions based on your finances. How are you able to plan a vacation if you don't really know? You just working this weekend, and whatever you make this weekend, that's what you're going to take. Like, come on now. We got to be better than that. We got to be better than that. And I know, and it's no shade to the people that, if that works for you, hey, kudos. But I am telling you, when you are high paid and top tier, you understand your finances. You're not just working the weekend to make money to go on the trip. You understand what this finances are going to do. You've already prepped for this. You have money saved away for the vacations. It's just a whole different ball game. A whole different ball game. Oh, that was so much fun. Tell me what you think about the 10 habits that high paid and top-notch stylists, beauty professionals have. What do you think about my list? Do you have something on the list that you think is top tier and high notch that I missed? Or do you think something on the list was like, I don't know about that? Let me know in the comments. Listen, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, also share. Sharing is so caring. I really, really appreciate it. If you want to see more of these videos like this, well, you know what to do. You got to click the button so that you could get that notification. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all have a great evening, and I will see you in the next one. Say bye. Say bye. Oh, make sure, hey, tell me your name. Tell me your name. Say bye.